What's up YouTube, it's Shorty Hall here, and for today's game we have game 3 of Golden State versus Houston. Now the reason I wanted to watch this game was because I wanted to see if Houston would continue their hot shooting from last game, and they absolutely did not. But before I get into my thoughts on the game, let's talk about the numbers. Final score of the game was 126-85 with Golden State taking the win. For the Warriors, Steph Curry had 35 points, 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Kevin Durant had 25 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists, and Klay Thompson had 13 points, 1 rebound and 3 assists. As a team, the Warriors shot 52% from the field, 40% from behind the three-point line, and 94% from the free throw line. Moving on to Houston, James Harden had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 9 assists. Chris Paul had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Clint Capella had 13 points and 8 rebounds. As a team, the Rockets shot 39% from the field, 32% from behind the three-point line, and 76% from the free throw line. Alright, so now that you got the numbers, I want to give you my thoughts on the game, starting with the Warriors. And the first thing I noticed was that there was a lot more ball movement this game. In game 2, I felt the Warriors went to KD too much and played a lot of ISO ball, so other players really didn't get their rhythm. That wasn't the case at all this game. Everybody got involved and their offense looked a lot smoother. Something else I think the Warriors did really well was limit turnovers. They only had 8, and that's great because you don't want to give the Rockets the opportunity to play in transition. Speaking of turnovers, the Warriors did a great job capitalizing on the Rockets' mistakes as they had 28 points off the turnovers. Defensively, the Warriors looked much better this game. There were way fewer missed assignments. They made sure nearly every shot the Rockets took was contested. They played without fouling, making sure the Rockets didn't beat them at the free throw line. And overall, they just played with a much better intensity than we saw in game 2. Now, the last thing I want to say for the Warriors is that they did a much better job attacking James Harden this game. I believe part of the reason why he didn't have his best game is because he actually had to put in effort on the defensive end. I also think attacking James Harden is what helped get Steph Curry back into a rhythm, and it's definitely something the Warriors should continue to do going forward. But those are all my thoughts on the Warriors. Now moving on to the Rockets. And my biggest problem with Houston this game was they went back to standing around while someone ISOs. Last game, they were moving off ball and making cuts, and made the Rockets offense a lot more dynamic and less predictable. It also took a lot of the offensive burden off of James Harden and Chris Paul. If the Rockets actually hope to win another game this series, they're going to have to move the ball. But another big problem I have with Houston this game is that they were missing some pretty easy layups. When you're playing a team as good as Golden State, if you don't make the free ones that they give you, you're not going to win. On the bright side, I can't see Houston missing that many open opportunities again. Another thing the Rockets really struggled with last night was turnovers. They had 19, and a lot of them were very careless and easily preventable. On top of that, they didn't really play well in transition, giving Golden State a lot of easy opportunities. What scares me about this Rocket team is that they reverted back to what they were in game 1, making me think game 2 might have been a fluke. But those are really all my thoughts on this game. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it. If you enjoy NBA videos in general, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys next time.